Hey guys, welcome to my channel. First card coming out for this reading is Despised in the field you work in by others, but someone is protecting you. We have here deposit $7,999 because you are the blueprint. Because you are working on your craft like rent is due, this deposit right here is coming in expectantly or unexpectedly. We're about to go through a portal right now, so that's why this is happening for you. The reason why you're being despised in the field you're working by others is because they wanted to slow you down because your manifestations are coming in quick. What took them 2 years will take you 6 months, of course. So, you got some haters. Alright, being despised in the field you work in by others. They could have tried to call you crazy. Okay, cause you mental stress, fatigue, and anxiety. They tried to cause you an injury on the job and also psychological issues. They were definitely trying to put something in your head here. Like you needed to be on their timing. You needed to be doing the work how they're doing their work. But the way you do things is very, very different. You were born abundant and sovereign. And I don't think you can get stuck in portals like these other energies do. Good energy. Oh, and we have this here. I never see you at the clubs. Me. Well, I never see you at the balls. They could be saying that you're rambunctious, okay? That you're classy and elegant, but they're putting their own little spin on it. Do not waste your precious time giving one single crap about what anybody else thinks about you. Yep. Because while they at the clubs, you be at the galas. You are more than enough. Avoid comparison like the plague. Yeah, you're despising the field that you're working by others because other people are comparing themselves to you and thinking that you need to compare yourselves to them. Like, no. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Because in this field, whatever field you in, and you work in that field, okay, you'll fuck what other people think. Or it took you a while to feel like that. All right? You were chosen to be in this field that you work in. And that's why this deposit, $7,999. They could have tried to get you fired from your job as well. But you're very useful for the company. You're very useful to and for the company. Right. Putting in excuses to get you fired. And it all comes down with treating yourself. From my experience, everybody was getting their checks, whether that was direct deposit or through mail or through their business card, okay? And my shit took like 4 weeks, okay? So I was in there working like a whole month, basically so-called free, right? And these bitches that didn't even want to sit with me or walk with me or whatever, they was like, kept asking me questions about my money. I'm like, my money coming, my money coming, my money coming. All right? And then, God does the flip-de-do. So when the money came, I had some hand-me-down clothes from my family member, right? And her shit is nice, down from the shoes to anything that she gives me, to designer bags, right? I didn't spend no money, so when my money did finally come, all right, I didn't spend it on clothes or anything like that. It looked like I did, though. And I feel like God did that because the motherfuckers was trying to shit on me. Oh, her money's not coming. Look at her during lunch. She's starving. She ain't got no food to buy. Like, no, bitch, I was going to make it through until I got my money. I wasn't going to leave, right? And I remember this one bitch came and then she was like, oh, did your money come? I'm like, yeah. But I could tell she was thinking, like, you spent your money on clothes. You didn't have no rent to pay, no nothing. I don't need no negativity around me. Trying to cause you an injury on the job, psychological issues. They wanted you to think that something was wrong with you. Something was wrong in your reality. Like, whatever field you're working in, you're not supposed to be working in that field. But your reality is built by your belief, okay? And you believe that these motherfuckers was bad company from the jump. And then here goes the flip side. They're actually bad company, but they're calling you bad company. Whew. And this is how they were trying to cause these psychological issues. You're like, no, I'm good company. I know I'm good in the hood. And here you come trying to say something about me. No, y'all the ones with real mental issues here. Yeah. Whatever craft that you're working on, you have a desire to work on your craft. All right, there's no laziness when it comes to this, okay? You're ready to put your best foot forward and get to work. Yeah, you're like, dream on. You'll never see me at a motherfucking club. You'll see me at a ball or a gala or something. And dream on. You're saying dream on if you're ever going to think that you're going to cause me an injury or illness, psychological issues, mental issues, or anything like that. Just because you don't want a motherfucker to show up to work. It's just because this main woman is catching all the eyes of the men inside this damn workplace. Just because the superintendents and everybody in higher management and the HR wants to give this person the best of the best, but good things come in three because you were born abundant and sovereign, and it's your birthright to receive these types of things when you enter the workforce or this field or when you work on your craft in general. And this is you going with the flow of things. And this is coming on top of deposit $7,999 just because you're the blueprint. You're the one who shows up to the work environment and everything about you is original and authentic and they want to copy. Or it should be copied. Damn it, if they ain't got their own blueprint and it's not signified with their signature, you feel me? You just be going with the flow of things and you could have never imagined that people would think something like this of you. It's like, damn, like other people had their manifestations ready to be like, okay, when I get on this job or if I work in this field, I'm going to do my best. But no, this is exactly what happened. You saw somebody else doing their job. You saw somebody else doing their best and receiving everything from their hard work, from doing their craft or working in the workforce. And you wanted to slow them down because you believed that good things come in threes for them. And yes, it does. And that you wanted to slow down their manifestations. Period, point blank. And you told them, dream on, motherfucker. Dream on in the north, south, east, and west corner hemispheres of your fucking mind in the world that you will ever stop me and what I have going on. They try to say that you was everything under the sun but righteous. They wanted to slow you down, keep you stuck and stagnant in a way. And by the end of it all, you go up in smoke and be the talk of the town, the talk of the job, the talk in the field that you wasn't doing something correctly or whatever. You put your best foot forward and it wasn't enough. Sick shit. I don't think you came to work for that. Why does it come so easy to them? It's because you have a desire to work on your craft. Shapeshifter energies. They was watching you and they're like, this person has a lot of ability to not only work as a so-called employee, they can be team leader, they can be manager, they can be supervisor, all right? Or they could just take this to the top. They're going to take all the views. They're going to take all the subscribers. When you're in the field, they feel like what they're doing is not enough and that you're going to take all clientele and all eyes on you. That ain't a way to think. Because I've been picking up on this 1 in a million. Yeah. So you have past experiences where other people try to cause you havoc and create chaos in the field that you work in. You could be doing something like this in the comfort of your home and people trying to send energy towards your home to stop you from working. You dealt with this in the past, so you're taking proper precautions to protect yourself and protect your energy. Yeah, you know now not to waste your time. Don't cry about it. Don't whine about it, because they're going to do what they're going to do. You could just protect yourself from it and do what you got to do. Completely minding your own business to reap this bountiful harvest. Because some people have the intentions just to take from others. And somebody here definitely wanted to take from you as well. You working on your craft is bringing in clientele, okay? This could be clientele, customers, viewers. And you told somebody, no, I do not go to the club, or I do not do willy-nilly things with my time, energy, or money. And that hurt their fucking feelings. And if they hurt somebody's feelings the way that you hurt their feelings by what you said, they would have been dancing because they were siphoning somebody's energy. Okay, they would have been okay. You told them what it was and you left it at that, but they believed that you were siphoning their energy behind the scenes. But actually, they were just giving off negative energy bombs. Or they also tried to say something, but you was like, yeah, you had something better to say. And then immediately possibly tried to attack you in your harvest, but it was all protected. And you was gifted ×3. Because wherever you're at, you have a sense of place wherever you're at, whether that's your home and you're working, or you're somewhere else and you're working. All right? You listen to your gut intuition, and you listen to your environment as well to help things move in your favor. What is that? Oh, Spirit is saying, listen, this money's coming in, baby. And this money's coming in because you listen to yourself. If you work in the field and it's by yourself, you listen to your own self, okay? To work so hard, to work on your craft like rent is due. And because you listen to yourself, the deposits is coming in. And if you work in the workforce, same thing. Okay, you listen to the rules, you listen to the regulations, you kept your head down, started working good, and it was noticed, and you're getting paid for that. A big dividend. Trying to stop your manifestations. Somebody could have been trying to tell you to go somewhere else, and you probably did. And you adapted there as well. And went to number 1 on the list. Because you have knowledge. I'm hearing basic skills in communication. Even that, some people don't have these basic skills in communication. They know they don't. And here you come with these basic skills in communication and lighting the world ablaze. Not only do you have these basic skills of communication, but you're not afraid to use it. Okay? If you know you got a powerful throat chakra, you're not afraid to use it. All right? Even though this is very courageous, this could be hated by others. And they want to call you having psychological issues and mental issues, and you need mental evaluations because motherfucker, you give this communication and you also receive from it. From the abilities and skills that you put out, you also receive from it. And these other people, they can never catch the rhythm of what the fuck you be on. So they feel trapped and they can't break free. They feel like they have to just work the regular norm and never put their spin on it. One more card for you, a badass, and your friend's bad too. Hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel. We sticking to the basics here. We sticking to the basics. This card keeps coming out. Who you surround yourself with greatly affects how you see your world and how high you set the bar for yourself. Hang out with people who are living purpose, who meet their challenges with a step aside, Not a sucker's attitude, who are dating super awesome people who are making exactly the kind of money they want to be making or working towards it. And you'll not only see what's possible for you too, but you'll have more incentive to follow suit. Your craft is something that you love. So even as you work on it, like rent is due, everything is coming to you because of that. Most people are working and they have no desire to work where they're working or to do what they're doing. Look at your life and see where you're letting yourself down. If you hear yourself saying things like, I love going out to see live music, I can't remember the last time I did it, make time. We're all busy, but it's the people who make enjoying their lives a priority who enjoy their lives. Really listen to how you speak and pay attention to what you do, and make a conscious effort to increase your joy in whatever capacity you can. Do this shit with joy, don't do it with misery. But I'm gonna end the reading there, and I'm gonna hop back on with another one as soon as possible. Give me like 5